We'll focus on our warm-up's purpose, which is to get our blood flowing, to get some movement through our joints, and to loosen up, particularly that low back, the pelvis, and the hips, is what we focus on because that's typically the area where we hold a lot of our tension and our tightness. And when we're sitting, those are the areas that get very compressed. So after 10 glute bridges, we're flipping over onto all fours for 5 cat-cow, rounding up top, and then press the belly down. Today's workout, very little equipment. If you have a mini band, we will use a mini band, the loop band. If you have a hand towel, that will sub for your mini band. And then a couple of either very light dumbbells, I'm talking 5 pounds or less, or like 2 soup cans, something real light, a couple pounds. Water bottles would work. So we're going to come down to our forearms and rotate into our T-spine for 8 on each side. Just getting some movement through the shoulders as well here. Today is a circuit style routine, so we have 3 exercises in a circuit. We'll do each circuit 3 times. We have 3 circuits total. About 45 minutes time on this class. We did it this morning. It's about how long it took us. We will rest very little between exercises in the circuit, but we'll rest for full length at the end of the circuit before we move on and do it again. As you finish your 8 T-spine, you'll come to hands and knees tabletop. Draw the belly up and into the spine, and then we're going bird dogs. Slow and controlled. I will give you lots of options today for modifications and adjustments so that you may take this workout and fit it to your needs physically. So we'll have high, low impact options. We will have ways to make things more or less challenging. But basically, since today is body weight only, that's where we'll be. It's kind of how to make it higher or lower impact or more or less challenging. And that's your workout, as always. So listen to your body. Choose whatever fits your needs best and whatever your intention is for this workout today. Set it right now and then make sure that that's where we go today from a challenge standpoint. Once we've done 10 bird dogs each side, we'll all meet standing. And we're going arm circles back for 10. So biceps by the ears, nice big stretch back. I really enjoyed this workout this morning. I planned these a week in advance. And I'll practice some moves maybe if I haven't done them in a while, but I never do the whole routine until I do it with the first group of the day, which was this morning. From here, we're going forward. And I quite enjoyed this routine, so I hope you do as well. It's some good cardio, some good lower body, core work, and a little bit of upper body as well. We get a little bit of everything. For sure, this routine, if you want to go there and make this super challenging, you'll have that option today. But I think no matter your level, you're going to be able to get a workout that feels really good. From here, arms up. We're going to round down, find your toes, bend the knees, round the back, then drop your hips down, arms inside legs. Right arm, left arm, we stand up. The goal here is not to drop your butt as low as you can so much as it is to do that without lifting your heels off the ground. And then the more you do this over time, the better it gets. This is a mobility exercise. Ankles, hips, and then shoulders as we bring those arms up. So we're trying to just get everything kind of loosened up, opened up, in line, awake and aware, because we are really going to ask those muscles to work today. Last one here. Down, right, left. We're going to finish that warm up with what we call a gate opener, which is up and around. So knee comes up and then open, making sure we're not turning the hips, we're just rotating through the hip flexor, that top of the leg. The first circuit today is our most intense circuit. We work hard right out the gate in this routine today. We have 2 exercises that are legs, and then a little bit more higher heart rate, and then we'll do a core exercise on the ground. As always, like I said, modify this. If you have any knee issues in particular, you're going to want to keep your first 2 exercises much higher and not go very deep, but you can still do them even with those modifications. So we'll finish up one more gate opener each side. Every exercise today will be timed, so we'll just start and finish together. Let me get my timer set. First feet as wide as hips. We're gonna go as low as you can comfortably, come up, and then kick the right foot. Put both feet back down, squat, full squat, come up, kick the left foot. So we're doing a full squat, come up, and then a kick. Alternating back and forth. Push through the heel when you kick in the front, and then just go as low as you can in your squat if it's okay with your knees. Ready? Here we go. So full squat, regular tempo, and then we'll kick it to the front. Then we're gonna go back into that full squat, come up and kick. So this exercise will get your heart rate up simply because of the movement, but it's not intended to be fast here. And if squats are uncomfortable, you could make this a hinge and a kick. So we could also take the knee bend out and go there if squats are not gonna work. So we're down. Marissa, I see squats from you. Oh, okay. She's like, yeah, that knee's feeling a little better. That's good. Body weight too, if that weight is not so bad. Less than 10. Let's get one more on each side. Down and kick. Last one, if you're with me, we're here. Next exercise. Just press down. So my hand is pushing down, and I'm just taking my feet side to side. Harder, lower, okay? So if you want this tough, you gotta really get down. Either way, flat back. So what I wouldn't want is this. Ready, and we go. Side. This one's a little faster, so you're gonna get those feet moving. It can be high up here, side to side. We're going, timer's on, you got it. It can be higher, it can be lower. If you're getting down low, now, make sure you're sitting back like you would in kind of a side lunge. You're leaning way forward. Yeah, you got it. Halfway, come on. So push it down, side to side, with the legs, core tight. Lean forward, press your chest out. Yeah, it's a forward lean. You got it. Less than 10. Keep that back as straight as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. We're taking it to the floor. We're gonna do a flutter kick. The goal of this exercise is to keep your low back flat on the ground. So, I'm gonna be fluttering my legs. Most challenging is to have your legs all the way out. You can modify this by bending your knees. The goal is not to arch the low back. If your neck gets cranky, rest your head, but try it with the head up first. Bring your knees up. Lift the head, neck, chest, shoulders. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna flutter. So arms can be out. Knees can be bent. Like if your low back needs those knees bent, that's fine. We're just kicking. If your neck gets cranky, you can rest it down, but keep pulling your belly button into your spine. Woo! Good work. Halfway. Go, go, go. You got it. Keep breathing. Keep pulling it all in towards the middle. Keep those feet moving fast. Here's coming up on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Awesome job. We get a little break. So grab a drink of water. We're coming back up to standing. Strong work, you guys, on that first round. We're going to do that one 2 more times through. And we'll go just a tiny bit more quickly this time since I don't have to teach you the exercises. The one thing I'm seeing a little bit on this side to side, so think of it like a side lunge so that we're actually leaning forward and not staying too upright. It's got to be a down. Even if you're not real low in your legs, I want you to, if your low back is bothering you, just be higher in it. Woo, but we're starting with our squat and our front kick. Hopefully you guys recovered. I feel like I never get to catch my breath because I'm talking so much, but that's all right. That's what my job is, okay. Squats and front kicks. Round 2, we go. Take it down, front kick. If you are someone, say you're watching this later on record and you just cannot do squats right now, you could also hinge and kick, where you lean forward, butt back, flat back, and kick. That is always the option if knee flexion is not going to work for your body. Down, press through the heels, kick. Oh yeah, so good. Bam. Woo, halfway. Drive through the heel on that front kick. Make that forceful, like you're trying to push a door down. Good work, you guys. sitting back down into that squat, chest tall. Woo, yes. 5, 4, we gotta get both sides though. 3, 2, 1. Punch downs look like this, so press your chest out, push your butt back, ready, go. Butt back, lean over. So you're sitting into it, pretty much everything. I'm always talking about sitting into it, pushing your butt back, tall spine, straight back, you got it. So if you wanted to make this harder, you could take out the speed and get down into your legs and push and push. Oh yeah, that is intense right there. 20 seconds though. Gotta get that breathing going, you got it. Strong work. 10 seconds is coming now. Woo. Keep pushing. Go, go, go. It's short, so you gotta take that intensity up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get both sides. Finish. Catch your breath as we go down to the floor. Nice job. Deep breaths. Okay. It doesn't matter if we are bent knee or straight leg here. The low back, glue to the mat. Press it down as hard as you can. Lift your knees. Deep breath in. Ready, and we're fluttering. So maybe I'm here. I'm gonna keep my knees bent, flatten my back. Maybe I have super strong core, my back feels fine, it's flat to the ground, and extend my legs. Whatever challenges you, but also allows you to keep your low back flat and your core tight. You can rest your head. If your neck is real cranky and tight, rest your head. Just take your legs a little higher in the air and just pull in through your core. Less than 10 seconds. Kick, kick, kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You gotta rest. So, if you need to take time standing up, sit up first. Let the blood settle out of your head. And then eventually we'll come back to standing, find our water. Good job. You guys are awesome. We do have to get one more round. Ooh, so get a drink here. Awesome. This is definitely the fastest as far as like intensity of moves in the circuits today. Everything gets a little slower after this. We'll keep some cardio in, but this is the first circuit is the most intense. We have a 1 more round. Squat to the front kick, lateral pushing down, and then those flutter kicks. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Focus in. We're doing awesome. We're gonna hit this one more time. Squat to that front kick. 3, 2, 1. We're going. Down, cross to the heel and kick. When we squat, we wanna sit down between the knees, but make sure we're pushing the butt back so the weight is in the heel, bam. Hands can be in front, whatever works for you. Just make sure you're keeping your core really tight. You're squatting as low as you can go comfortably with the knees. If you needed to do a hinge instead of a squat, you always have that option. Remember, once I show it once, you can feel free to go to that adjusted modified exercise every time. 10 seconds. Yes, so strong, like we're bam, we're kicking the door down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. We're gonna push it down. Deep breath. Ready? Let's go. So push it side. So we're just stepping out, out, out as we push down, down, down. This can be faster for higher intensity, higher impact. It can be lower and slow to make it more legs. Either way, I want you to push back into your butt. Lean forward so that the weight is back towards the back of the body. If that low back gets pissy, you can stand up higher and just press straight down. Yeah, you can do that for sure. That makes me feel like I did this in a dance recital at some time in my life. I'm sure I did. Good work. 5 seconds. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. We're taking it down into those flutter kicks last time. Keep that low back flat. Glue it down. Pull the belly into the spine. Knees can be bent. Legs can be straight. Head up or down. Last time, flutter. 4, 3, ready, flutter. So I would much rather see bent knees and working on really pulling down straight. Try bending your knee just to feel this more, because you can get more through your legs. But if you're strong enough in your core and your low back's okay to have your legs all the way out, go there. That is just fine as long as your low back's okay. Glue it to the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. Whew. So you can take your time coming up. We're having a full, long break here. If you have, I'm going to tell you this now while we're resting, so if you got to run and grab something. If you have dumbbells and you have something 5 pounds or less, you could use those. If you don't have dumbbells, you don't necessarily have to. You could do this exercise without dumbbells. Or you could grab like 2 soup cans, anything like 2 water bottles, anything that just weighs a little bit and is shaped kind of like a dumbbell. And then if you have a loop mini band, we'll use one of those. If you don't have a loop mini band, grab a hand towel. Like just grab it out of your kitchen or your bathroom, right off of the wherever it's hanging, just grab it. We'll use that too. So, we're gonna have a little bit of cardio to start. Then we're gonna do some balance, stability, core, upper body, and then we're hitting upper body. So definitely less legs this round. This first exercise is a favorite of mine that I had totally forgotten about from years ago, and I couldn't tell you what it came from. It's kind of hard to do low impact, but it's possible. We're gonna take one leg and basically kick over the other leg. So what I'm doing in slow motion is just taking this leg out, kick, and back. Now, to do this a little higher impact, we'll actually hop and kick and hop from foot to foot. Lower impact, we're just gonna get down low and bring that leg. That confuses you, then just kick and squat and kick like that. It's totally fine if we're not here. And then if it's high impact, you can just hop from foot to foot if this part is confusing. But we're gonna use our arms as well. Let's try it. 4, 3, ready, we go. So here's low. We're just going side to side. You can add like maybe a tiny hop to the other foot. If you want, it's really giving you heck, you could try it a little bit higher, but we're just like hop to this foot, hop to this foot, hop to this foot, hop. Pump your arms. Arms are super important because that's gonna get our heart rate up. Yeah, this is our like little Irish dancing for the day. Yeah, as long as you're moving your feet and your arms get your heart rate up, that's what matters. I don't even remember what this is called. I called it a kick over cross hop or something. You guys look so good. You got it. Just smile, have fun with it. It's not a test. It really doesn't matter as long as you're moving. 3. Do you want to do the running man? You could do that too. Everybody relax. If you have something to hold in your hands, a dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, or a lighter weight, then grab it. We're going to have our right foot down. We're going to lift our left foot. Hands are here. We're going to be punching across. So my right knee is bent. And of course, this is balance. I want this leg out in front and not behind, because this is going to be really important, keeping the core tight and in that rib tip position. We're going to get 30 seconds on one leg, then we'll switch legs. You're alternating your punches. So get on that right leg. 4, 3, lift the left leg. 2, here we go. We're going to punch, punch, punch. So we're going straight out across. Now, you could do this if you're especially really working on balance. You could do it without weight. The weight is adding its own level of anti-rotation strength. The lower the leg, the less challenge to your balance. So you can lower the leg if that's a struggle. Make sure the right leg isn't locked. And then if you want harder, just take your left knee higher. Punch farther. Yeah. Good work. Oh, we get to see who's really going to struggle with their balance. Go ahead and relax. Switch sides. So rest your hands for a second. We're going to go left leg with the right knee up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch. So this isn't about fast. It's about how you already see as soon as that weight goes out, you have to stabilize against it because the force is going away from you. And we're bending into that left knee. That left foot is growing through the ground. Right leg can be low or high. Who found out that their balance is way better on one side? A lot of you guys probably, which is okay. Balance is the foundation for everything. Balance and core stability. These exercises are important to be able to do anything else on top of. Last one, relax. All right, you have a mini band. It goes over your forearms. It's gotta have a loop. If you have a hand towel, you're holding it in your hands and tugging it. So we're either mini band around my forearms or I'm tugging on my hand towel. We're gonna bring it up, so we're here. You have a hand towel, bend it in like that, so you're pulling. Elbows are gonna be up, upper arms are gonna be parallel to the ground, and then we're gonna be pushing our elbows in, pressing our wrists out. 3, 2, 1. With a band that looks like this. Now, you're just standing. I'm sorry, I'm squatting so you can see me. You guys are standing here like that. So I want you to just hold. We're pushing out with the hands, but your elbows are gonna stay right in line with your wrists, because if you start getting this, we've lost the upper back. Pull it in and hold. If you have 10 seconds, if you're using your towel, you're tugging on it, like pulling it, trying to pull it apart, pulling your elbows towards each other. Oh my gosh, it's hard. It's so hard. 3, 2, 1, relax. That's hard, you guys. Little break, and we're going back to everybody's favorite hopscotch hop. If you're really struggling with the kick over, and we're not gonna hop maybe, because maybe impact isn't your thing, you could also do like a high knee march. If you feel like you're not getting anything out of it, because you can't get that move, just do a high knee march to adjust. But if you can, we like that little kick hop, yeah. That's where we're gonna start. So we've got kick hops, we've got our crossing balance, and then we've got our band and hold. Second time through, ready, you have, kick it, cross it. So you could even like come up on your toe and whatever, but yeah, if you're like, I don't know what she's doing, this is crazy, then you can do a high knee march like Marissa is right here and get it done totally fine. Otherwise, let's get it. Either way, no matter what you're doing, smile. Take this moment to appreciate movement, to appreciate health, to appreciate fitness, to appreciate friends and community. It's all good. Yeah, this is so much a blessing. I'm loving seeing what you guys are coming up with. This is awesome. We have less than 10. Pop it out. Woo. Oh yeah. All I care about is your heart rate gets up. 3, 2, 1, relax. We have no dance performances in our future, so we're fine. Grab your weights or your water bottles, whatever we're using, soup cans, anything you can grip. Okay, standing on the right leg, the left leg's gonna be up. We're going across. 3, 2, 1, punch. Now, make sure right knee is bent. You can also lower this left leg if you need to. If you're really working on balance and you need to, then you could left toe on the floor. I love this exercise because it's forcing us to stabilize against this weight as it's crossing our body, so it becomes an anti-rotation exercise as well as a balance stability for the leg you're standing on. Yes, tuck your tail, squeeze it. Last one. All right, relax your arms for a second. Other side. Left leg, right knee up. 3, 2, 1, cross, cross. Yes, and you'll see right away that we don't want to go fast. It's not about going fast, it's about balance. Fighting that weight as it's going. Yup, seeing how high we can challenge our balance with that right side. And then make sure that left knee is not locked. That left knee's got to have a little baby bend in it. Press the left foot down into the ground like you have roots right through the floor. Good work. Strong, very nice. You got it. And relax. Find your band or a towel or something. If you have a straight band, this can work too. What I really want to see is that as we're pulling our hands apart, and it's harder to do with a towel. As you're pulling your hands apart, you're pulling your elbows towards each other. Because this ends up losing our upper back if you start looking like this with your elbows out. I'm gonna do it with this towel just for fun. All right, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Pull those hands apart. Pull your elbows in. Tuck your ribs, squeeze your booty. So you guys are super tight and super still. I'm just coming in so I can look and see. So like if I'm holding a straight band or a towel, still gonna try to keep my elbows in line with my wrists. It's so hard to do, but that's why this is challenging. Take a look, like where my elbows in relationship to my wrist. You guys know this is the screenshot that YouTube is gonna grab. It's gonna be me with this goofy face all up in the camera. It always does. Relax your arms, nice work. Every time. It's all this whole workout, and the shot that they choose is like me, like boobs in the camera. It's ridiculous. Anyways, that's just venting. I say they, it's a robot. It's literally a computer. It's a conspiracy. All right. Woo, good work. Water. We're gonna do one more round of that. You guys are doing amazing work. We're gonna start with either kicking over. You could do a high knee. If it's throwing you way off, you can just wiggle and have fun. Whatever you want to do. We're just trying to get your heart rate up and enjoy moving. Third round, ready? Let's go. Up and over. Or you can just kick. You can just go here. You can come here. Whatever you want to do, but I enjoy this move particularly just because it's kind of fun. I feel like I can't do this and not smile. It just makes me feel young. And, you know, it's good to feel young. You're all young. We're young. Do whatever you have to do to enjoy this, to move, to get your heart rate up. Give me a little bit of a smile. Enjoy this moment. It's our last time here for this one. And you have 10 more seconds. Get it. We're almost there. Last little bit of heart rate for this round. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Find your dumbbells, your weights, your soup cans, your water bottles. 2 small animals. I have no idea. Whatever works. We're going to be on right foot with left leg up, punching out. So we're here. Wait, we're here. Right foot down, left leg up. Ready, and we punch it. 1. Okay. Pull the wrists towards the hips. Bend your knee. Plant your foot down into the ground. Keep trying to squeeze your core. So again, we're always finding rib cage towards the spine, tailbone underneath, pressing down into that foot like we had roots right through the floor. That right leg, maybe you want to see, can that left leg come a little higher right now? We're so close, we have less than 10 seconds. Where's our balance today? 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody relax. Things that affect your balance: sleep, alcohol, stress. All right, other side, left leg down, right knee up, ready, here we go. And I laugh because every time I say alcohol, people are like, well, yeah. Actually, alcohol can impact your balance for up to 2 days. And it doesn't even have to be a lot of alcohol. But sometimes folks will come in on like a Monday, they're like, I don't know what's up with my balance today. And I'm like, did you have any wine over the weekend? No judgment, it's just the truth. You got it, you guys are doing great. 10 seconds. Keep that left leg bent. Push it hard. See how much you can force yourself to stay still and stable. So strong. You got it. Relax. All right, mini band, towel, straight band. I'm gonna do the mini band this time. Tuck your ribs and your hips. So shoulders back, butt is squeezing, rib cage down. We're either gripping a band or we're putting the loop over our forearms. Bring it up, here we go. So you're going to, I'm kneeling, you stay standing. You're gonna press your hands out or pull your hands away. You're gonna pull your elbows towards each other. We wanna try to be fairly parallel to the ground, but that's gonna involve really keeping your rib cage in and down so that we don't arch as the arms come up. Keep trying to imagine your upper back like pulling in. When you bring your elbows in, you'll feel it. Less than 10. Press the hands apart, pull the elbows in. Yes, good work. 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, we have a break. We have one more circuit. We are done with bands. We're done with all equipment. We don't need any equipment for this last round. This last round is going to start with cardio. Then we're going to hit some legs. Then we're going to hit some core. And of course, as always, you'll have options as far as modifications, but it's our third round. About 10 minutes total, if that, maybe 9, to finish this workout strong today. There's so much body weight strength that you can do, very little equipment, and feel how much stronger you're getting. That's the one thing I've really enjoyed about doing these workouts with you guys at home. So our first exercise is gonna be a quick feet. Quick feet is super simple, but you can make it more intense or less intense. So more intense is to pump the arms and really get the feet off the ground. Less intense is just less impact, but you can still squat down. Everybody can give it a little, I call it stomp the bug, like there were bugs on the ground and you're just trying to stomp the bugs. Quick feet, ready, go. So maybe we're going, stay low impact, but move fast, get the knees going, get the arms going. Maybe we want to take that up into a little higher impact. It's up to you. It's up to your joints, what feels okay. But either way, I used to love teaching this in class because people get a little self-conscious about it because it's, you know, everything's shaking. And I'm like, let it shake, get it. Just enjoy that. Woo, get it, because everybody's right there with you. We're all going. You got it, 15 seconds, move those knees. You can keep your feet flat if you needed to. It's a good way to help build bone density too through your feet. Get it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, okay, catch your breath. You're gonna be on your right foot. Left leg is gonna go behind. Now, ideally, and most challenging, this left leg isn't gonna touch the ground, and you're gonna sit back into what we call a skater squat, and then come up and lift your knee. It's very important that you sit back and lean forward. It's not a lot of knee bend. If that were problematic, do it more like a single leg deadlift with hardly any knee bend. If you must, just keep the leg down, okay? Let's try it. Right foot and left leg going back. Ready? Here we go. So, least challenging would be to lean into that and keep your foot down. Most challenging would be to float this back leg. Press into your booty. Lift your knee. Oh my gosh, I know, right? So we're gonna lean forward, press back into your booty, lift. If the knee is like, no thank you, it's not gonna work, then let's work on a little hinge here, where we're literally just pushing back into your butt. That can work too. All I'm after is this hip work into that booty cheek. And relax, we're on the other side. Make it work for you. All I want is a hinge into your butt. Figure out what level is gonna work. Left side, here we go. So maybe we're going full skater down, lean forward, press into that heel, lift the knee. Maybe we're gonna keep this leg planted, square the hips, and just lean over and bring it in. So we could also be here. Listen to your knees. It's a lot on your knees, but that full challenge, ooh, yeah, slow and controlled, less than 10. Push back into your heel, back into your butt. Coming up. Last one here. Sit back and down, up and reach. All right, we're taking it to the floor. Options are going to be forearm plank or forearm knee plank. So we're either planking here, or we're tapping the toes out in our perfect forearm plank. Those are your options. Everybody start on your belly. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears, your elbow toward your feet, tuck your toes, engage your core, ready, lift. Maybe we stop at the knees and leave them down, or we come full into plank, and then we can tap it if we wanna. Don't have to, could, but if you're doing the toe tap, your plank must first be perfect. So booty is gonna be low, core is engaged, we're not sagging the hips, pressing into the forearms, eyes looking at the floor, get it. I see you, Angie, looking at the floor, girl. Good work. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. Full rest. We have 2 more rounds of that. I'm laughing because I'm like, sometimes I don't know if my audio cuts out. Because when I do these like coaching calls like last night, audio is so in and out on the live stream. So hopefully you guys hear at least some of, my husband says he hears like 70% of what I say, but he said that really only like 60% of what I say even has value, so he thinks he's good. That is an exact quote from my husband. He's like, listen, at least I hear the important stuff, right? And I'm even hearing some stuff that's not important. Like, whatever, dude. Everything I say is important, right, ladies? Woo, all right. Quick feet, skater, squats, and then our plank. We got 2 more rounds to get through. We'll go through this a little more quickly this time. Quick feet, ready to go. Pump it up. Yes, you got it. So we're gonna get those arms going. This can be low. It does not have to be super high impact. We can keep the feet down, squat into it, push into the floor, or get on the balls of the feet a little bit, or if you really want to go for high impact and your joints are cool with it, you get those knees up, you get the arms pumping, we're running hard. So pick where you need to be and then go there full intensity. Own it, love it, feel good, be proud of whatever level you are, because you're still lapping everybody who's doing nothing right now, sitting on the couch. 10 seconds, go, go, go. 5, I say that exercise is a privilege. It's a blessing. 3, 2, 1, relax. Yeah, we don't take that for granted one bit. Right leg down, left leg back. If you need to just make this a hinge with the leg on the ground, go for it. Ready, here as we go. So, full out is here, where we're gonna skate it down. Really challenging is to come straight into this knee, and then right back. That's your challenge. Now, you could do that and set the foot down. You could go single leg deadlift reach. You could plant this foot and just stick your booty back and drive up. So that's a good modifier too. Make it like a single leg skater squat with assistance in your leg. Less than 10 seconds. Whatever you do, I want you to challenge your right side butt right now. Yeah! Finish it! Switch sides. Left leg down, right leg back. Pick whatever you just did and do it on this side. Ready? Here we go. That makes it easy, right? So even if you are leg off the ground, notice like I flex my toe, I keep my heel pressing back this whole time. How many of these things apply to the same different exercises? Remember on a single leg deadlift or a bird dog, I'm always telling you, slide your heel, flex your toe, always. That way there's no energy leakage. So this becomes open chain. If I have closed chain, I can plant my foot, that's different. But if I'm floating in the air, I want everything tight. Rest, we're taking it down to the floor. We got plank, forearms. Forearms, knees, maybe some tap outs. Whatever works. Back toward you. Elbows down, tuck your toes, shoulders down away from the ears. Then, pull your elbows towards your feet, lift up through your core. Here we go. So maybe we're stopping with the knees on the ground. Maybe we're coming up into that full plank. Then maybe, if we're so strong and solid in our plank, we're gonna add some toe taps out, tucking our tailbone, pulling our ribs towards our hips. Something I've kind of been playing around with is planking with my palms flat in a forearm plank. I think it helps push into the floor more. If that would feel okay. There's really no weight in my palms, but it's giving me a sense of pressing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. We still have to do one more round. Just one more. You can take your time. I have to tie my shoe. Except on my shoes. So we're gonna have one more round. You guys are doing awesome. Good work today. Whew. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, when we do our circuits, we get more heart rate challenge. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, more strength challenge. So if you were here yesterday, and some of you were, this is a good balance for yesterday. Or if you can make it tomorrow, it will be a good balance for tomorrow. Not every single class is quite this high intensity as far as the heart rate. But we need both. We need the strength side, we need the heart rate side. Okay, we do have to do one more round. We got about 3 minutes and then we'll be ready for our stretch. So hang with me, dig in this last round, go wherever you need to go to make this challenging. We're starting with quick feet, ready, go! Woo, yes. So as you guys know, I keep telling you, exercise is a stress on your system, but it's a good stress, but it's still a stress. So we want to be cognizant that if we're already stressed or we're already tired, that we want this to make us feel better and not worse. That's how you need to judge your intensity, which I guess I should have said at the beginning of class, but anyway. As we're finishing this out, go wherever you need to go. Don't run yourself down right now with your exercise. 10 seconds. Some of you guys who are exercising more than you were before, just be mindful. of your overall recovery. 4, you got it. 3, 2, 1, breathe. A lot of that starts with breathing, which of course we'll talk about when we stretch. So right from here, inhale, exhale. Right foot down. All I'm looking for is your hinging, so if you need to plant your foot, go for it. Right foot, ready, we go. Here's most challenging, sitting back into our skater squat, coming up and lifting. You could also plant that foot and give me this nice big hinge and lift your knee. But wherever we're doing, take it slow. Press your right foot down hard, keep your right knee bent. Lean forward so that we're driving back into your butte. I know, if you lose your balance, sometimes it's because we lost our focus. Did a little thought go through your mind about work or something else in your day? Last one coming up, switching sides. I notice that with clients, sometimes they're like, what'd you start thinking about? Because their balance goes. Put your focus here. Be here with me right now. Left side. Ready, here we go. Unless you have a child or a dog that came in the room and distracted you, which is legit. But how can you be so focused and so unflappable that even if that happens, you're not going to lose your balance? Press down into that left foot. Sit back into that left thigh booty. Lean forward, core tight. Yeah, good work, you guys. Stay with me, 10 seconds. This is it. We're done in like a minute. We're so close to being done. Stay strong. 4, 3, finish this last one. Don't let that countdown throw you off. All right, take it to the floor. We got one more plank, 30-second plank, and we're done. We can plank on our knees. We can plank on our forearms. We can tap the toes if we want to. If we've got that beautiful plank. So toes down, elbows down, shoulders down. Pull it up. Here we go. So maybe we're going to stop with the knees. Maybe we're coming all the way full plank, pressing the palms into the mat, taking the shoulders, elbows below the shoulders, then maybe a toe tap. If we can keep our core tight, hold the ribs to the hips, keep your booty down. If we're holding plank, so solid, squeeze your butt cheeks. So if we're not doing the toe taps, squeeze your legs together, squeeze your booty. You can do that on your knees too. And then we're tucking the ribs up towards the hips and pressing down with the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow and lower down. Roll over on your back. Let's stretch it out. It is 12:46. If it's midday and you got to go back to work, show me a way. Otherwise, it's stretch. So right foot over left leg. Draw your left knee in and hold. And breathe. The worst part about this camera angle, even though you guys can see me better, is I can't see all of you because of where the camera is, but we'll figure it out. So nice deep breaths in through the nose. Blow it out through your mouth. Long, slow exhale. Yeah. Awesome. Like you were blowing out through a straw. Go ahead and switch sides. That actually really helps. So if we think about inhaling through your nose, and then like purse your lips, blow out through a straw. It helps you just build a little bit of something behind your exhale, engages your diaphragm and your core. And then if we can extend our exhale longer than our inhale, we calm our central nervous system, which is what we want to do as soon as we're done working out. Like, I don't know about you guys, but right now I'm like, oh, I feel a little bit more relaxed already. But hug your knees in, roll yourself to seated. We'll take both legs out in front. Sit up nice and tall, right foot over left knee. And then left arm hugging that left knee and sit up tall. Yeah. Ooh, so we don't have to necessarily keep that same breath, but once we've focused on how we're going to do that nice full exhale, stay with it. If you can breathe like that through the rest of your day, like you ever see people do yoga all the time and you're like, what is their deal? They're so calm. That's why. It's because they breathe really deeply all the time. Go ahead and switch sides. Or they're a little high on oxygen, one or the other, or both. But I admire that, because I think if you can reach that state where your central nervous system is pretty calm all the time, it's an enviable place to be. It's not an easy place to be. I certainly don't go there. But it starts with breathing. If you think about your breathing, if you get stressed in your day, you can change your physiology in an instant by slowing down your breathing. Nice. All right, we're going to stand up and stretch our upper body. Strong work today, guys. That was no easy class. We're going to take those arms out in front, draw the belly button into the spine, little bend at the knees. Like I said, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, that's circuit style. I change it up every week, so it's always a little bit different, but we tend to follow that same format. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do strength. Take arms back behind, shoulders down the back. Now, we're always doing strength, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we mimic the strength workouts we do here in studio. And if you have equipment, those are the days that you have a better opportunity to use like dumbbells, kettlebells, or anything you might have around the house. If you don't, we still make it work even without equipment. Right arm across. If you're local and you don't have equipment and you want some, come borrow some of mine. It's just sitting here. We've had tons of clients come get stuff. You're more than welcome to grab a set of dumbbells and mini band if you don't have one. Anything you might need, because you can't buy dumbbells online right now, switch arms. You probably find a mini band. In fact, the Perform Better where we buy ours, they have mini bands in stock, but you can't get a dumbbell to save your life. So if you want some of mine, come borrow them. You just have to bring them back once we're back open. Just shoot me a message. Hands to the thighs, shoulders back, chest out, slide it down. I like first to find flat back, like we would in a deadlift, so that we're drawing the ribs in. We're holding this at about mid-shin, looking at the floor. We get the back of the legs. From there, we can take it lower, deeper, get into that low back a little more. The other thing I want to mention, today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, Friday the 24th of April. I'm doing a virtual get-together at 7 p.m. I'm going to use this same link. Go ahead and roll it up. That just makes it easier. So you guys will just pop on this same link. And it's not a workout. It's just a, hey, let's chat, let's visit. I want to know how you're doing. I'm hoping that Jess and maybe Shannon and Megan can pop in so you guys can see some of the other trainers too. That's 7 o'clock on Friday the 24th. You don't have to stay long. Just come say hi. Let's finish. Big deep breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale out through your mouth. Blow it out. We'll go one more deep breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, blow it out. Give yourself a pat on the back, a round of applause, a high five. You guys did awesome today. Thank you for being there. It's always good to have